People deluded, I'm back again. Now, a lot has been made of Arsenal. Well, a lot's always made of our club, good, bad, or just surviving. But a lot's been made of our form in the sense that it's not as negative as many people would have thought. The papers ain't got nothing to write about us, so they look at other little things to get at because they can't really critique our on-field performances. We're not playing perfect, but by the same people who said, "Oh, Arsenal can't win when they're ugly," etc., are still criticising us for, at the end of the day, getting the points that matters, or the factor that matters in 3 points, despite not necessarily playing well. I'm not saying that's good or bad, because my opinion is I like to see us getting the grit, because out of this 9 game run that we've been on, there's some of them games where we draw, we drop points, we dominate, and the other team scored the winner, and we don't watch match of the day because of that. So on one hand, I do think it's paper over in the cracks to a degree, but on the other hand, I like the fight. I like the end of the day we're getting 3 points. We're not perfect, but we're moving in a good direction. Obviously, we held our L's 2 weeks on the bounce against City and Chelsea, but yeah, we've got a long way to go. People are saying, people are behaving, some people are behaving like we can't get top four. Some people are behaving like it's a shoo-in that we're going to get it. My opinion is, personally, done very well to get 9.9 games in the bounce, all comps, winning games 6 or 7 in the Prem, whatever in it. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Good. If we're not going to read too much into the results, it's a feel good factor. We get that winning desire. We get everybody pulling in the same direction. For me, I need to see. I've said to you, look, that has to happen. The league is in 3 stages, and we need to see that when the sun isn't, when the sun's away, and things like that. Because everybody can play when things are going right, when the sun's shining. Because we're in a good bit of form. We've won games where we probably didn't exactly deserve to win. Because we're feeling good, then we're doing what we need to do. But I want to see this when the fixture list is piling up. I want to see it when people are really not allowing us to play the way we want to play. You want to see these sort of things. The league's in 3 stages. For me, you look at August, you focus on strictly December, game by game, you focus on yourself. December, you focus January to the end of, no, sorry, December, you focus to the end of February, and then February to April/May, depending on how you look at it, there's 3 or 4 stages of the league. So we're in October. We can't draw too many conclusions. I mean, we go on 3-4 games without winning. A next story or narrative is written, but we're doing well. For me, the testing period is coming very soon. I've spoken about this when the fixture list was announced. I've said the same comment thousands of times in my videos. No word of an exaggeration. We've got Leicester at home next. The game we should be winning, but it won't be easy. Leicester always give us a tricky time. Palace away, won convincing there last year, fair enough. But me personally, I've already said Selhurst Park is one that fills me with nerves. We've got Blackpool in the Cup. We've got Sporting, Lisbon at some capacity. And then we've got a big one against Liverpool at home. So between Palace and Leicester, we need to get minimum 4 points, ideally 6. I say 4 because you can never predict what happens, and sometimes you just lose and you're not at the races. Anything less than 4 points is an L. After Liverpool, which is a serious game, Liverpool at home, I believe, which we failed our 2 tests against the top 6 already, and that was a big reason as to why we're not in the top 4. We need to do something against Liverpool or put in a convincing performance. We've got Wolves and Bournemouth, and then after that, forgive me if I've missed out any fixtures. I don't want to say they're irrelevant, but from the 29th of November till the 29th of November is when it really gets long for us. The end of October, November to December is a bookie period for us. We've obviously playing on Thursday at 5:55 in the Europa League. On the very same week, on the Sunday, we go away to Spurs. 3 days later, we've got a midweek clash against Manchester United away from home at Old Trafford. So what? That's 2 games. That's 2 grounds we failed to take points from last year. Again, highlighting top 4, top 6, whatever you want to call it. These are the games we need to turn up on. And then we've got Huddersfield 4 days later after that. Obviously, I don't know if the fixtures are finalised, but I guess the fixtures are always subject to change of times and dates. So I don't know if it's facts, but at this moment in time, these are the games. And then from the end of December, essentially, to the 2nd of February, which I've more or less just said, no word of a lie, I believe it's a cup final week in, week out, because you look at it, without getting into the basics, we've got Liverpool away, I think we've got West Ham, we've got Fulham, we've got Chelsea at home, we've got Cardiff, we've got City away on the 2nd of February. You might look at the Cardiffs and Fulhams and Hammers and think they're games you should be winning, but these games are going to come thick and fast. So I feel initially we've been good. For once, the fixture list people have been kind to us in the beginning of the season, in the sense that, yeah, it was tough the first 2 weeks, and I wouldn't say we've been perfect in all our games, but we've been taking care of business. But the testing period is to come. We need to really, right now, October, we focus on getting out of November. We focus on getting out of November. Actually, just target that first Sunday in December, I believe, against Spurs. We need to take everything as a cup final. Then after that Spurs game, we've got midweek against Old Trafford. I want to beat United, man, for obvious reasons. It's banter in it, and we ain't won there since Gilberto Silva, Adebayor scored one of them. So yeah, it's a cup final. And then from November, once we get out of November, December to February, no word of a lie, every week is a cup final essentially. Only when we get out of February do we really see if we're really in and amongst the top 4 pack. Then if we are, from February to April, we need to focus and do the exact same thing. And then obviously from April to May, it's a straight furlong. It's a straight, you just need to win. It's squeaky bum time, like Fergie said. Don't matter who is playing well, who is playing poorly, how we're playing, this, that and the other. You just need to take 3 points. And so yeah, we've started off well, but the winter is coming. The fixture pile up is coming. I need to see the same fight, grit, determination the players are displaying. I need to see that then, because everybody can play when the sun's out and the sun's shining. When it's cold, when the fixture lists are coming, when it's really a pile up, that's when we see the difference. I'm very ecstatic that we've got a winning start of sorts, and we're doing these sort of things. And I'm not trying to sound negative, because I'm actually not being negative. This is actually what I said at the start of the season of where I'm looking to. So we need to start as we mean to go on. It's been a fantastic period of sorts. End of August to October has been kind to us, but we need to keep it up. We've got a winning spirit, we've got a grit, we've got a determination, we've got a belief back, and from the fans, from the players, everybody's pulling in the collective. So we need to go harder, because yeah, I need to be looking at come 90 minutes on the 2nd of February that we have a realistic chance of getting into the top 4. So yeah, it is what it is. And on that note, I've got nothing more to add, people. Guys, DG, I'm out. Thank you for watching. Any mistakes I've made, apologies, people. I'm trying.